Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. The Honorable Mr. Dr. Kaharudin SIPM Hume as the lecturer of the Phonetics and Phonology course. So let me introduce myself. My name is Zahra Fikratun Sakina and student ID number is 204012402 from the English Education Department, Class A 2024. So today I would like to answer the assignment 7 about vowel sounds. So let's get started. So the first question is, what do you know of vowel sounds categories according to Williamson? So the answer is, according to Williamson, vowel sounds in English are categorized based on three main criteria: the position of tongue, high, mid, and low, the part of the tongue involved at the front, central, and back, and the shape of the lips, rounded and or unrounded. These categories help linguists and learners understand how different vowel sounds are articulated in the vocal tract. There are two major types: monophthongs, or simple vowels with one distinct sound, and diphthongs, complex vowels that glide from one sound to another. So for the example is as in C, high front and rounded; as in foot, high back rounded; and as in cat, low front and rounded. The next question is, what do you know of front vowels in British English and American English? So the answer is, front vowels are produced with the tongue positioned towards the front of the mouth. But British English and American English use front vowels, although some difference in pronunciation exists. For examples, in British English, C, and American accent C. In British accent beat and American accent beat. In British accent bat, in English American accent. This might be closer to A. And British English Kate in American accent Kate often sounds more nasal or slightly higher. While the vowel qualities are generally the same, the accent and stress patterns may cause slight difference. The next question is, what do you know of central vowels in British accent and American accent? So the answer, central vowels are produced with the tongue in the central part of the mouth. They are common in unstressed syllables and vary more between British English and American English. For the examples, E in about, common both British accent and American accent. In British accent, English, I think, cup in American English cup might sound slightly more open or nasal. In British accent English, bird in American English, this may be represented as a with R coloring. bird. So the most frequent vowel sound in English and appears in many unstressed syllables. So the next question for number 4 is, what do you know of back vowels in British English and American English? So the answer is, back vowels are articulated with the tongue towards the back of the mouth. British English and American English share several back vowels but may differ in length or rounding. Example: U in British English, foot, similar in American English. In British English, book. American English often uses a more centralized version. The next, in British English, loud. In American English, this may vary depending on the region. Some say A. In British English, car. In American English, it can sound like A in some dialects. Coat and cough, murder. And then is question number 5 is, what do you know of complex vowel sounds in British English and American English? So the complex vowel sounds are diphthongs involve a glide from one vowel sound to another in a single syllable. But British English and American English use diphthongs, but the starting set ending points may differ slightly in pronunciation. For example, in British English, egg, and American English, a. In British English, now, American English, now. In British English, say, and American English, say. And British accent, go. In American English, is often. It's often. In both British English and American English, boy. These vowel sounds play an important role in distinguishing for words and accents. And the last question is, do you agree with the following argument? Explain your reason for your position. So the argument summary is, the best ways to learn pronunciation include, or the first is understanding how vowel sounds are articulated, phonetic knowledge. Secondly, listening to recorded phonetic samples. And third, practicing by imitating the sounds. So the answer is yes, I completely agree with the argument. Learning pronunciation involves not only hearing the correct sounds but also understanding how they are physically produced. Phonetic knowledge provides learners with a foundation of how vowel sounds are formed using the tongue, lips, and vocal tract. Listening to recorded samples allows for accurate modeling, while practice through imitation helps develop muscle memory. This combination enhances both accuracy and fluency in pronunciation. So maybe that's all for the answer, the occasion about vowel sounds and about vowels in British English and American English. Thank you for attention, guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.